Hello viewers, welcome to Programming with Yogi. In this tutorial, we are going to learn about insertion sort algorithm. Pick an element from the array and insert it in the right position. The best way of learning algorithm is visualization. It plays a key role for understanding any algorithm. Let's visualize insertion sort. Let us take an example. We have an array with 5 unsorted elements. Pick an element from index 1 and call it key. Start comparing the key value with the elements on the left while the key value is less than the element on the left. Take an index variable I to iterate towards left and start comparing. If the key value is not smaller than the value at index I, the condition fails and we are going to insert the key element at I plus 1 position, that is here. Now pick the next key element. Now my new key element is 3. Start comparing from the left. 3 is smaller than 12. That is, my key element is smaller than the value at index I. If the condition is true, copy the value at index I to the right. Now decrement I. Again, my key value is smaller than the value at index I. Copy the value at index I to the right. Now decrement I. I have reached minus 1 index. When I have reached minus 1 index, my condition fails and I have to insert the key element at I plus 1, that is here. Choose the next key element. Now my key value is 7. Start comparing from the left. Now we have to repeat the steps that we did before. Comparing the value at I and the key element, and if the key element is smaller, we have to copy the value at I to the right. That's what we are doing here. 7 is smaller than 12, copy 12 to the right. Decrement the I. As 7 is not smaller than 4, the condition fails. When the condition fails, insert the key value at I plus 1 position. Now choose the next key element. Now my key element is 2. As 2 is smaller than 12, copy 12 to the right. Decrement I. 2 is smaller than 7, copy 7 to the right. Decrement I. 2 is smaller than 4, copy 4 to the right. And decrement I. 2 is smaller than 3, copy 3 to the right. Decrement I. As we have reached minus 1 index, the condition again failed. What we must do when the condition fails? Insert the key element at I plus 1th index. 2. Now, if you can see, the array is sorted. So now we are going to discuss about insertion sort algorithm. First, we have to consider the first element as sorted. From index 1, start iterating to the end of the array. Extract the element key. In every iteration, we are going to pick an element key as discussed. And we have to compare the key with the left side elements, that is iterating towards the left. We are writing one more loop, nested loop for that. After that, we are writing a condition if my current element is greater than key or key is less than the current element. Move the sorted element to the right by 1. So we are moving our current element value by 1 to the right. After that, break the loop and insert the key here. At certain point, this condition is going to fail and we are going to break the loop and insert the key at a particular point. That's all. That's the algorithm. Now, let us write code in Java. Okay, let's write a Java code for the algorithm we discussed. I have an insertion sort.java file. So let us write a public class. Public class insertion sort. And we shall declare a main method. Initialize an array. And we'll take the same example that we have discussed previously. 3, 7, and 2. And pass the array to a method sort. this method we are going to write shortly. So let us initialize the method sort. Public static void sort. It is the size of an array in variable size, length, and as we discussed in algorithm, we have to iterate from index 1 to the end of the array. That is for j is equal to 1, j less than the size j plus plus. Every time we iterate, we are going to pick a key element. Let's say int key is equal to array of j, and let us take one more index to iterate from the key element towards left. Let's say int I is equal to, so this index must be from the index of key to the 0. So my index of key element is j, that is I is equal to j minus 1. So we are iterating towards the left on a condition, that is while my key element is less than the current element, that is array of I, and my I is greater than or equal to 0, because my index should not underflow. When does we go into this loop? When this condition is true, we enter the loop. When the condition is true, what we are going to do? We are going to copy our current element to the right, that is array of I plus 1 is equal to array of I. Simple as that. And we have to decrement our I every time we are going to iterate, that is I minus minus. And after we come out of this loop, when this condition is false, we come out of the loop. So when the condition is false, we are going to insert the key element at I plus 1th position, that is a of I plus 1 is equal to key. That's it, we are good. Made a blunder over here. So if we are going to write this condition after we are checking this condition, it is going to throw array out of bound exception. So we must check for the index condition first and then check for the array value. Let's remove this and okay, now let's check. Okay, we have no errors, code exited with 0 value. Now let's print the array. So for int I equal to 0, I less than array dot length I plus plus system dot out dot print array of I separated by commas. Now let's run. You see, the array is sorted. So it's very simple. Hope you understood. Please comment down in the comment section. Let me know if you want me to do more videos on a specific subject or a specific topic, so that it will be helpful for you.